Right, I'm all set up, ready to go. You'll notice I had pushed down all my pins here. This isn't something I normally recommend, but I've done that so that it's nice and clear for you to see what I'm doing. You'll also notice I've got all these scrappy bits at the top because I had to hang in some old thread. Now, starting off, we start with the top two left pairs. So let's push these two aside for the moment. And those two aside for the moment. And look at these 4 pairs to start with. We're doing the same stitch on both the left 2 pairs and the right 2 pairs. So we do a cross. That's it, nothing else. Push those aside, do a cross on the other side. Now we're using the centre 2 pairs and we're doing a cross stitch. Cross, twist, cross. That has done the first cross, second cross. This here, the cross stitch, is the third one. Now we're going to work on the fourth, which is these 2 pairs here on our left. Again, cross stitch, cross, twist, cross. Now if you look up here, you can see that we have done the cross, the cross, the cloth stitch, and that cloth stitch. I can now work on to this cloth stitch, which means I bring in the outside pair and use these 2 pairs. Cross, twist, cross. Now at the moment you can see quite clearly that these 2 threads from the right are coming all the way through. That brings us through here to that point there. Now we're moving on to this one here, and that is using not that pair. Let's pin that pair out so it's out of the way so I won't get confused. But it's working on the next 2 pairs on the left. Cross, twist, cross. That has given me that whole cluster there. Now leaving the left hand side alone, I'm now going to work on this cluster over here. So let's put those 2 to the side, remembering all the time an extra pin holding your bobbins out of the way is no harm at all because it prevents you using it by mistake. Now we're using these 2 pairs here, so this pair and that pair are the 2 pairs we're doing first. Always cross stitch, cross, twist, cross. That's that pair. Next stitch is this pair on our right and bringing in another pair from the right. Cross, twist, cross. We've now done that one and that one. Now we're doing this one. So putting those out to the side again. Cross, twist, cross. Now we're at the point of doing this one here, which is the centre one. So we're going to use the 2 pairs in the centre. Is it starting to make sense now? Cross, twist, cross. We have done all of this top section here now. All we need to do is there and there, which are just plain crosses. So the one on the left is using these 2 pairs here. Cross. The one on the right is using these 2 pairs, cross. Now although that's the end of the markings on my display up here, we do need to put the twists on these edges here. Now I started with 1 twist, so I need to leave with 1 twist. So let's put 1 twist on each of these pairs. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1. This is where it looks a little bit of a mess. It's going to look a mess now until we finish this next section. This is where you want to be really careful not to get your bobbins tangled, whether it be you put pins between each pair, whatever works best for you. I'm just going to shove mine aside, keeping them all level. I'm going to start with this left hand side, this pair here. Now this is the pair that runs down along this line here, remember? So it runs down along that line. Bringing in the first pair on the left, cross, twist, put in a pin, close the pin, cross and twist. I've got the camera very close so that you can see what I'm doing without zooming. Hopefully my jigging the camera isn't upsetting you too much. Next onto the next pair, cross and twist, put in a pin, tension slightly, don't get too enthusiastic, cross and twist again, put that pair out, next pair, cross and twist, put in the pin, oh that's very crooked, there we go, cross and twist, put that pair out. Now that's it for the left hand side at the moment, so let's put that pair aside as well. Now we're going to work down the right hand side, so we need to bring in this pair over here. Let's drop them down, again being very careful not to get them twisted up. This pair here is going to come through, so we do cross and twist, put in a pin, oops, close the pin, cross and twist, put that pair out, bring in the next pair, cross and twist, put in a pin, close the pin, cross and twist, put that pair out. The last of the right hand pairs, cross and twist, and you'll notice the pattern or the star shape is starting to form just by doing this little bit of tensioning as we're doing this. Cross and twist, put that pair out. That leaves us with that centre point just in here to finish off the whole element. Bringing in the pair from the left and the pair from the right, cross and twist, put in a pin, close the pin, cross and twist. Now at this point I'm going to push down those pins. That's not what I normally do, but it will make it easy for you to see what I'm doing. There we go. And now just gently ease the threads. This is your tensioning to get your star shape looking nice. That's looking quite lovely. Then you go on with the area around that star.